Why are you exhausted by the things you actually love? And what if the thing draining you was also the thing you love most? Listen closely because I've got a story for you about a tire that changed absolutely everything. Welcome back to Silver Shenanigans, where we put on the velvet, crank the bling, and have those no BS yarns about the sneaky stuff that's quietly stealing our energy while we're pretending we've got it all sorted. And today we're talking about the long game. How to live unfused in a world that's constantly trying to slot us into groups, roles, and labels. I'm Daniela, ex-corporate bushwalking snake magnet, and right now, your solo host. If you're new here, episode 0 is the Mad Snake origin story. Start there. Otherwise, let's go. All right, let's talk about this like we're sitting on the deck having a cuppa. I want to start today with a confession. This is very close to my mouth. I loved my job, genuinely loved it. I loved the work, I loved the people, and I loved what we were building. And yet, every Sunday night, my body started treating Monday like it was a sentencing hearing. The dread started creeping in, low level at first, that slight heaviness in the chest when the weekend was winding down. Then it got louder, and then it got physical. I started taking sick days just to recover enough energy to go back. I'd come home completely drained. I couldn't be properly present for my family. Couldn't function, and the worst part, I couldn't even explain it because nothing was wrong. I liked the job. I liked the people. So what was wrong? I started picking at it, pulling at the threads. And slowly I realized I wasn't dreading the job. I was dreading the verdict. Because somewhere along the way, every single task stopped being a task and started becoming a courtroom. And I was always on trial. Every presentation, every conversation, every email I sent, it wasn't just a thing I was doing. It was evidence for or against whether I was good enough, whether I communicated well, whether my boss rated me, whether my colleagues respected me, whether I deserved to be there at all. Nailed it, I'm enough. Fumbled it, I'm the failure. Not the task needing another go. No. I, as a human being, was the problem. And if you caught episode 2, say it with me. Fusion doesn't care what it glues to. It drains you the same way. Maybe it's mum guilt, where every kid's mood becomes proof of what kind of mother you are. Maybe it's the reliable friend who can't say no once without the guilt spiral. Or maybe it's the partner that's permanently on. Same glue, different surface, same drain. Anyway, here's where it started to shift for me. I started reframing my thoughts. Instead of going to work today to prove that I'm worth something, I started saying, I'm going to work today to complete these tasks. That's it. Tasks. Concrete, specific, completable tasks. Tasks done well? Great. Tasks need reworking? Also fine. What does it need? Task didn't land the way I hoped? Interesting data point. What do I try differently? Me, as a person, not on trial, not even in the room. and legends. Let me tell you, I'm not exaggerating. It felt like someone had lifted 1,000 kilos off my stomach. The dread started fading and I started going back to work and contributing again. My 1.5 hour commute that was slowly killing me started becoming bearable again. Okay, now I want to tell you something about a tire. My boss had made it very clear one day before leaving. Tomorrow, do not be late. Everyone is to be on time. No excuses. Well, I drove home that night with that feeling, that dread hum feeling. Don't be late. Don't be late tomorrow. Don't be late. Remember, don't be late. Well, I pull into my driveway, pull out of my car, and I look down. Flat tire. You can see the scene. It's dark, it's late, and the tire is flat. It had a nail, builder's nail in it. I don't know how it got in there, but poof. Anyway, now old me, pre-unfused Daniela, would have been sitting in the driveway next to that tire going, oh my God, and having a massive existential crisis. I can't say that word very well. Humongous crisis. My boss said, do not be late. If I'm late, it means I'm unreliable. If I'm unreliable, it means I'm not professional. If I'm not professional, it means they'll question whether I should even be in this job. What if they think I did this on purpose to avoid the important meeting? What if this is the thing that finally confirms to everyone that I just cannot hold it together? Over a tire. But new me looked at the tire and thought, this is a task. Tires go flat. There are tire people. I called the tire man. Tire man came. Tire got fixed. I got to work. Was I late? Slightly. Did I explain what happened? Yes. Was it fine? Completely. Because here's the thing. The tire didn't care about my personal reputation. The tire just needed repairing. Turns out most things are just tires. The meeting that ran over? Tire. The email you sent that got no reply? Tire. The kid who wouldn't eat dinner? Tire. The presentation that didn't land perfectly? Tire. You see, these things just needed attending to. They're not a verdict on your character. I didn't fix the dread by loving my job more. I fixed it by stop making my job the referendum of whether I deserve to exist. The world isn't going to stop being full of groups, roles, and labels. Families, teams, work, spiritual circles, footy clubs, they're all built on the warm, these are my people feeling. And that's beautiful until the glue creeps back in and you're exhausted again. The trick isn't escaping any of it. It's learning to still walk with one foot still in the current. You can love hard, cheer fully, and still stay you. The 4 anchors. Morning anchor, 1 foot in the bush. 5 minutes before the phone, before anyone needs anything from you. Place your feet on the floor or the dirt if you can. Ask quietly, who am I today, before anyone else's story touches me. I started doing this on my back step. No shoes, cold concrete, possums long gone. Sounds too simple, wasn't. Boundary ritual. Clock on, clock off. Before you walk into anything fused, a work thing, family dinner, footy match, well, you know it's going to run hot. say quietly, I'm here as me. I bring love, fire, presence. When it's done, I leave as me. And when it's over, shake it off. Change your shoes, drive home with the window down, even take a different route. Signal to your nervous system, that was a role, I'm not the role. A friend of mine would change her earrings the moment she walked through the front door. Work earrings off, home earrings on. Tiny ritual, massive signal. Her husband noticed within a week, said she seemed lighter. She had just stopped bringing the courtroom home with her. Mid-fusion check, the dumb, honest question. For when you're already in it, when the warm rush starts turning sticky, just ask, is this mine or is this the situation's? Your gut knows before your brain catches up. I sat in a car once after a meeting that went sideways. I asked the question, turned out, Tyre. Called the metaphorical Tyre man. Went home, slept fine. Evening reset. Unglue plus handshake combo. 2 things. 30 seconds. I release anything I glued to today that isn't the whole sky. Sink into the mattress like it's the ocean. Then the handshake from last episode. Tomorrow, let me feel what's coming. Show me what's mine. I'm listening. 2 for 1, velvet economy. I started these 2 after a brutal week. Didn't fix the week, but I stopped dragging it into the next one. Yeah. And you will still slip. I do. That's not failure. That's just Tuesday. You will glue back, probably at Christmas, probably in 48 hours after you finish watching this episode. Some family gathering will happen, something at work will go sideways, and then suddenly you're back in the courtroom with the judge and the gavel and the whole circus. And that's okay. Notice it, laugh at it. And honestly, it's kind of funny once you see it. Do 1 anchor, shake it off, slips get smaller, recovery gets faster. The juice stops leaking the way it used to. It flows back. Shenanigan tip for the week. This one's important, so listen closely. Pick 1 anchor, not all 4, 1. The one that feels least like hard work, and do it every single day this week. That's it. Here's what starts happening. I'm not making this up because I've lived it. The Sunday night dreads get quieter. Not gone overnight, but quieter. The drive to work becomes just a drive. The family dinner becomes just a dinner. The task becomes just a task. You stop bracing. When you stop bracing, you actually start showing up properly. The real you, not the defended you. Your people feel it. Your body feels it. And one day you'll look back and realize the thing that changed everything was one stupidly small, simple anchor. And if a tire goes flat, you already know. Call the tire man. It's just a tire. We started with a snake on a bush track. We're going to end somewhere a little quieter and a lot more open. That one is going to be a good sit. Until then, walk among your people, love them fiercely, but keep 1 foot in the open sky. Keep the velvet on, the bling bright, and remember, most things are just tires. See you in the whispers.
Just a tire. Sunday night and the dread kicks in, loving something that drains you thin. Every fumble, every task, another verdict, another mask. It's just a tire. Call the tire man. Not a verdict on who I am. The meetings, the fumbles, the Mondays, no replies, put it down. It's just a tire. Same glue on different surfaces, same drain running through all of us, bracing hard before the day begins, wearing roles like second skins. Stop keeping score, put down the weight. You were never what went wrong. It's just a tire. Call the tire man. Not a verdict on who I am. The meetings, the fumbles, the Mondays, the replies, put it down. It's just a tire. Just a tire. Just a tire. Just a tire.